Zach sang in the gang on this Friday night. In the studio with us right now, somebody who just called me handsome.
Right now.
Hi, Justin Bieber.
What's up, dude?
I really enjoy you, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
This was it. Like, this was like the defining moment for me.
All right.
To like be like, I really like Justin Bieber.
Or if I don't.
No. Well, hey, you're a great dude.
Thank you, man.
You've come here. You've killed it. Describe your life in one single word for me if you can.
If I can, one word, blessed.
Way up.
Hashtag blessed or blessed?
Hashtag blessed. Way up, I feel blessed.
You got a new album coming out?
Yep.
Purpose?
Yep.
This is a different album for you.
It is. Yeah, it's more grown up. It's just in a different direction. Happy.
An incredible direction.
Thank you.
I heard the new single "Sorry" today.
Yeah, you liked it?
We loved it.
Phenomenal, dude.
Thank
So
you.
good.
Thank
Got
you.
the little groove.
Yeah, it's got a groove for sure.
Got a groove.
Yeah,
You guys can't sing, but I'm dancing.
Yeah, you are dancing.
I like it.
You know, Justin's here because, you know, you're celebrating something big.
I am, yep.
Number one.
Number one, baby.
Number one at radio. Number one on Billboard. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Special moment right now.
Thank you, man.
To have a song that's playing all over the country.
But hey, you're involved in that.
Hey,
You're helping me out with that.
Can I be honest?
What?
There's very few artists that I would love to help more than you, and I love helping you, and I
really?
love playing your song. It makes me happy.
Thank you, man. That means the world.
You're a good dude, and we were just looking at a picture. You know, I've been doing radio for about 8 years, right? Same amount of time that you've been making music, really.
Yeah.
And one of your first radio shows was one of the first events that I was ever able to go to and interview celebrities at. And there was a photo of you and I together, and it was just full circle. It's really special,
Yeah,
dude.
it's really awesome.
I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
to come back an album in this huge way.
Yeah, it's been special.
It says something about the fans, and it says something about your music.
Thank you, and it says something about the growth, and maturity of me as a man as well, because people want people to win when they're making an effort themselves to want to win, you know. And
of course,
before I wasn't making the effort to want to win, I was just like isolating myself and making myself feel or seem like I was unrelatable. And I just want people to know, like, I'm at a point where it's like I'm over that. I just want to enjoy what I do, and I want people to enjoy my music. And
I think people can see that.
Yeah, I think so. I think that people can sense.
Of course.
People know realness.
Yeah.
People call BS.
Yeah.
And they understand realness.
And I do, because
real quick.
Because I'm looking on TV and I'm like, yo, how's this guy getting away with answering these questions like this? How are people not ripping this guy apart?
Of course.
But maybe they are. Maybe people at home can see it, and I don't know. I just want to be authentic, and I want people to see that, like, I'm not trying too hard or trying to be anything I'm not.
And music is your main vehicle to get it out there.
Yeah.
It's how you're getting that message out to the world.
For sure.
Doing this album, how personal is it for you? I mean, you've dedicated so much time to it. And the new single, which you're going to hear next week, Sorry, is very reflective of who you are and where you're at right now.
For sure. Like,
there's so much of you in this.
There is. And it's really special because I'm able to be vulnerable. And that's like, people love vulnerability.
Yeah.
Because you're showing that you're human, and you're showing that you're like, you make mistakes, and you are human, and it's just relatable.
There's strength in vulnerability, though, right?
Yeah.
There's strength in you coming out and explaining how vulnerable you are.
Yeah, for sure.
And how open you are.
For sure.
You know,
and it takes a lot as a man, too, to be able to suck that pride up and because for a while, I just, like, you don't want to say sorry. You don't want to feel like you're weak, you know? Because a lot of the times when you show, like, your emotions, you feel weak. Or people tell you that that's weak when you cry or when you do this. I'm a really emotional guy, so I'm a crier. I'm someone who's like really open with my emotions. And for a while I felt like I couldn't be, and I felt so guarded that I wasn't being able to be my true self. And like that rock star lifestyle, that's just like, it was cool and it was fun. It just wasn't me.
What is you? Who is Justin Bieber?
I'm just someone who like really cares about people, and like people know like I'm good with kids.
Yeah.
Like I love children, not a weird way.
The way you interact with your family.
Yeah.
And you take care of. Are they your nephew or your niece?
My little brother and
your
sister.
Your little brother. I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yes. Oh my God. It's adorable.
Thank you.
I've been following them for years via your Instagram.
Thank you. Dude.
It's really. That's special for you.
Yeah, it is.
That must be an escape.
It is, and it's also like you know that they don't want anything from you, and
Yeah.
you know that they're not trying to get over on you or like need anything. They just want to love you because they love you and for you, and not because like I done anything or accomplished anything, or like they look at me as Justin Bieber, the singer, but just like their brother.
They know who the real Justin Bieber is.
They're little babies.
Sure. How important is it for you to come in contact with someone or get to know someone who's not, you just said it, you know what I mean? People need to get to know you for you.
It's hard, man. It's hard because like for a while, I was like, a lot of celebrities and a lot of people lose their ability to communicate with normal people.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because because I know you do, and it's because they get to a point where they don't have to engage and respect someone else's thoughts and respect because it's all about them and people are around them and laughing at jokes that aren't funny.
It's yes.
It's yes. And I had those people around, so I know. And I thought, oh, I must be the funniest dude ever because everyone's always laughing at everything I'm saying. But it got to a point where I was just like, I could feel it. I could feel like I don't feel happy. All these people are smiling around me and making me feel like but it's unauthentic.
You want
know?
someone to say, shut up. You want someone to say, that's
you do.
not funny.
Sometimes you do. You need people to like, you tell a joke and they look at you and don't laugh because it's not funny, you know? And that's like real life. And then next time you can make a mental note, like, oh, I won't say that again because that wasn't funny. But that's why there's a lot of like weird apps because they just get so isolated in their own little world. And it's like, and they don't have
a universe that travels with them.
And they don't have to, you know, they don't have to step out. But for me, what it took this whole transition to a new level is that I went through an uncomfortable phase where I went and stayed with this pastor in New York for like 2-3 weeks, and it was uncomfortable for me. Like I felt like I wasn't good enough to be around these people who are like so-called, you know, perfect. It felt like, you know, and
why did you feel that way, and why did you live with a pastor to begin with?
So no, it was basically because I was just in a weird place, dude, and I felt it in my soul. I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was growing up. My mom raised me as a Christian, but as I was growing up, there was so many weird Christians that I came across that were just like, I don't think I want to be a Christian, you know. And then I got to a point where I was so lost. I'm like, let me try to revisit my faith, but I did it with these people because I know that their view on their faith is so much different than most Christians. Because most Christians are like, I'm going to do this so that God can love me. I'm going to like, if I show up wearing this, like he'll respect that, you know? But that's not what God is. Like if God is based on love, it's I love you first, regardless of what you do, rather than you do this and then I'll love you. Does that make sense?
He loves you no matter.
He loves you no matter what. Yeah, it doesn't mean you can go do what you want, but if God's based on love, like if I love my girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna want to cheat on her because I love her so much. It's not like if I don't cheat on her, she's gonna love me more, or you know what I mean? It's like you've developed a relationship with God, and so that you don't want to do that other stuff.
Yes.
And you don't want to be judgmental. You don't want to hurt people because you're like, oh, like God loves me. I have, you know, and you're able to. But when it's about religion and about the works and about all this other stuff that's just kind of irrelevant, and going to church every Sunday, like. I'm gonna go to church every Sunday to believe in God. If you want to, and that's what works for you, cool. But like, there's so many people that came around and they're like, blessings, God. Just because you say like these weird Christian things doesn't make you.
Mean anything?
Does that make you better? Like,
yeah.
So it kind of got weird for me, the whole faith and religion thing, and but when I kind of realized what it should be and not what it was portrayed to me as what it was, it made it so much like cooler and easier for me to comprehend it.
And and I feel like everything changed for you then. Yes?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. As soon as I could understand my worth and knew that like, hey, people aren't giving me what I need. Like people are always wanting something. I can never tell if something's really authentic, but when I really sit in my room and I'm alone and I can just like, God, are you there? Like, I feel this connection with something that's a higher being. It just, and picture it as being a perfect thing.
Yeah.
It just puts an ease to my soul that's like, I can't describe.
Special.
It's special, yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah. And I don't mean to be weird and like.
No. You're talking to a guy who was raised within the Catholic Church. I went, 10 years of Catholic school,
weird,
man.
Dude.
Yo, I went to church every morning, man, for many, many years. I was an altar boy, been there, done that.
And was it weird to you?
Not that it was weird. It gave me structure when I needed structure, and I still pray to God, and I still, I still believe that there's a God or whatever, but different,
Yeah.
And the Catholic school ways around it different.
Yeah, I think that's like
different.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to like make people Catholics and people feel like I'm dissing them or anything. I don't.
You're not.
But I just feel like it's not necessarily based on the relationship, and that's like if we're made on this earth to have relationships with people, right? If we're supposed to like get in depth with people, then that's how our God is supposed to be, not just this like idea and this thing. It should be that. But anyways, let's move on.
Purpose pre-order available now.
Let's do it.
You have the #1 song on Billboard, #1 song at radio.
Yep.
Do you want to introduce your #1 hit single right now?
I would love to.
Clap right
Yo!
now.
You ready?
Do your thing.
All right. What's up, guys? I am Justin Bieber, and this is my #1 song right here. It is What Do You Mean?
So good.